Hi there, my name is Simon and welcome to my garage. Have you ever wished that you had a product that could verify the integrity of a solenoid valve or even an injector? Well, this little device can actually do the job, or at least the electromechanical part of it, because it measures the inductance in a coil. And what is inductance actually? Well, it's basically the resistance which is caused in this little coil due to the magnetic field, which is created by the current passing through it. So every time there is a change in current, the magnetic field also changes, and that acts as a resistor to the current passing through it. A little scientific actually, and a little too much to know perhaps, but let's say that we have a solenoid valve, this one, and we know exactly how big the inductance is supposed to be, and we verify it with this one. Basically, then we also know that the magnetic field, which is being created by the coil, also has the size it needs to be, or the strength it needs to be to open the valve. It's actually pretty smart. You see, it's all linked together. Inductance is measured in the unit called Henry. Just like we have ohm to measure resistance, we have ampere to measure current, well, we use the unit Henry. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this little device up to the little Suzuki Swift, and I'm going to try to see or measure the integrity of the injectors on this car. So let's see what happens. Come. So this is a little device, and it needs to be connected to very simple to your battery. And then it can also measure resistance. I'm not going to go into that in this episode. I'm only interested in talking about the inductance test. Resistance will come, I guess, later. But anyway, so it has now been turned on and it is in inductance mode, you can see. And the way it works is actually we have the injectors right here, and I have taken off the connector, and I'm just gonna attach one by one to the nozzle, each pin on the nozzle. And then it actually makes a reading of the inductance in that coil. But I guess the tree doesn't grow right into heaven immediately, because this number, it doesn't really tell me anything. But it's like if you're measuring on an other sensor actuator, you need to know what are the nominal values that you are looking for. If you're measuring a throttle body, you need to know the input or also output to that before you know if the value is correct. But in this case, I'm not going to rely only on one, because I actually have 4 injectors, so why not just put it to the other one? And if that is within the same area, the value, then I guess it's actually going to be okay. Let's see what it says. It's actually pretty close. So that basically means, unless both injectors are broken, and they are not, that the inductance in those injectors are okay. When looking into the correct nominal values of inductance, there's actually quite some tables that, or matrix, I don't know what the English word is, to look up. So you have different solenoid valves. You would know that the Henry, as it's called, the unit, know exactly what the limits should be. And it goes for injectors, glow plug, common rail injectors, and so on, so on, so. But you could also just do like I do. If you know you have 4 injectors and one of them is sticking out, you probably know it's not good. But it's definitely an easy way. So even though it's the the whole inductance seems like very advanced. The usage of the equipment is very easy, and you don't need to be an expert. As long as you know what the values needs to be, then you can actually verify in 2 minutes the integrity of, in this case, an injector. I hope you like this little video. Stay safe and take care. Bye bye.